I'm ready for this. I expected this to come around again. I expected myself to be tested so I can get beyond this. Elevation and love. There's somebody out there today that need to hear this message. And so take from it what you will. If it resonates with you, accept it. If it don't resonate with you, allow it to pass to the people that it does resonate with. Somebody out there is being overly critical about the things that's happening in their life. And they're causing themselves to fail the test. I want to encourage you to stop being so crucial with your own opinionated information, your own critique of the things that are happening to you right now. The universe is testing you so you can make it to the next level, right? So you can make it to the next lesson in your life. And so these things that you are going through are just your exams, the things that you need to be tested on to verify you're ready for more responsibility. You're ready for the next phase in your life. You're ready for a new beginning. You have to be trusted with the information and the responsibility that you are destined to have. You don't just fall into that thing, right? When you're a child, you're not trusted to drive behind the wheel, right? You're not trusted to go and take a bus all the way across town by yourself. Now, there are some instances, but it's not a rightful place for a child to be on handling a vehicle on the road, right? And so they go through these processes and these different levels of testing so they can accomplish that level. Then when they get old enough to be able to comprehend that type of responsibility, they're ready. And here we are as adults and young adults driving with responsibility, with more, should I say, a deeper insight for what comes along with that type of responsibility, right? So when you're going through things in your life, when it seems like life is just giving it to you left and right? When it seems like you can't take much more before a breakdown happens. I want you to remember that in order to get to the next phase in your life, you have to pass the exams. You have to study what's going on in your life. You have to break down the responsibilities that you're trying to accomplish. When you're trying to get to the next level, there's responsibilities that come along with that. You don't just get there and all of a sudden you're just there with it. There's always something else that comes along with it. There's specific instructions of how to maintain it, how to keep it going, how to share it with others, right? There's all of these things that come into play when you are getting to the next level in your life. So ensure to yourself that you can pass these tests, right? If you study well, if you learn what you need to learn out of these things in life, when it comes time for you to be tested, it will be a breeze for you. You'll pass right over it. It will be nothing to you to accomplish. So I encourage you to don't be so crucial. Don't be so critical about the things that's happening. You know, you're going to be tested when it's time for you to elevate, when it's time for you to go to the next level, when it's time for you to reach your destination. And you'll know you're getting close to your destination because it will seem like you're getting tested left and right. But that's where your integrity comes into place. You start applying the integrity that you have, right? All the things that you've learned thus far up until this point, you are to put those into action. Put them in motion, right? Don't just say you went through that way back then and you know, I ain't trying to do that again. That's when it calls for you to apply the knowledge that you learned from what you went through back then, right? Apply that today. Apply that in all the situations that you're experiencing now. Don't look at a situation that seems negative as, oh, this is the end. Oh, I can't take this no more. I'm tired. Don't do that to yourself. Look at it like, oh, I studied for this. I'm ready for this. I expected this to come around again. I expected myself to be tested so I can get beyond this. Or I expected this to happen so that I can show others how to conquer this thing. I want you all to understand that you have to conquer what's happening to you in your life. Every obstacle, you need to conquer it. You need to get beyond the barriers that stand in the way of you and your destination. I love y'all. I want to see y'all doing great things. Elevation and love through it all. I'm out this thing.